channel.
I think Mark Ruffalo hasn't been given the chance to really show his potential as the Hulk.
No, I understand exactly what you mean, but you know, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's
I'm
happening?
Mr. J. This is Class, and welcome to Others.
Yeah. So Others is it's a new conversation. We're just gonna talk about stuff that we want to talk about with you guys, and then maybe you guys leave something in the comment section below, and maybe we'll talk about that with you guys.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like people have given him a lot of crap for being the Hulk, and it's just like, look, man. He kind of got the job last minute because Edward Norton pissed off a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And look, I don't know him personally. I don't know if he's really a prick or not, or what the deal is.
Yeah. I heard he's a nice guy.
I've heard he's a nice guy. I've also heard he's a prick. Who knows? I don't know personally. I can't say.
Nope.
But he was the Hulk for a brief point in time, and it was a good movie. But as the Avengers, I think it was as the first Avengers was about to happen, he got in trouble and they had to recast him.
Yeah,
and then
Edward
they
Norton,
basically just called Mark Ruffalo, and they're just like, well, hey, do you want to be the Hulk? And he's like, what?
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird change up when you go from, like, Mark Ruffalo from Edward Norton, but then again, like, they just completely...
think about it. Before that, it was Eric Bana.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, this was hard, and that's why they didn't want to give it a chance. But here's the kicker with that: I don't like that idea. I feel like I get it. You wanna play it safe, close to the chest. You know, you took a lot of risks. The Hulk didn't do so well, maybe in the box office or something like that. But I think you're missing out on a Mark Ruffalo series or a movie. You gave Hawkeye a series, okay? You gave Hawkeye a series, okay? And you don't give the Hulk a series because I keep hearing people say, "Oh, it can't be done." Is that true to you?
No, I don't feel it's true, because with a lot of these characters, especially the more complex ones, like the Hulk and Logan and the Punisher, you know, just for examples, I feel like they need a show rather than a movie, because a movie's what average, especially Marvel's 2 to 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So, and sometimes the big movies are 3 hours.
Everything that they film doesn't end up in the movie, obviously. Yeah. So those are key things and key points sometimes that, you know, keep us in the loop or keep us in the plot. We've already kind of seen with comic book movies, when you take out too much stuff just for timing, it hurts the movie. Yeah. It hurts the quality of the movie. Justice League, for example. A huge...
You could tell the difference completely from the CGI to the story.
We had seen the original one.
Yeah.
The first version.
Yeah.
We had seen that one together.
Yeah.
Now, then I had watched the Zack Snyder cut after.
Yeah, right.
It was a huge difference.
You could tell, like, immediately when you saw the Zack Snyder version, you could tell it felt more like it should have felt with the Justice League, especially
dark, it felt like the DC universe.
Yeah,
people forget how dark the DC universe actually is.
Yeah, and they had these surprising little Easter eggs out of nowhere with Deathstroke and Joker and this whole collab. It was so awesome to see them together, and I was looking forward to seeing. I think his name is Joe Manganiello or whatever
as Deathstroke.
As Deathstroke, he's so awesome. He was. Yeah. He had already the persona. He looked the part.
I heard he's a huge nerd.
Yeah, he's a dork, but he's a cool guy.
So the fact that he wants to play Deathstroke, I feel is awesome. Whenever an actor is a huge nerd, I feel like they give it more.
Yeah, because they know more about the character. They grew up and fell in love with the character, or at least they know how to get into the character's head, rather than the people who are just like doing fast research and, okay, I got it. I know what I want to be.
So, I mean, going back into like the length and everything, like I said, when they don't add everything that they film, sometimes it does hurt the movie.
Yeah.
And then trying to fit an origin and a plot and this and that and this and that, trying to fit all of that into 2.5 hours, sometimes it's hard, because sometimes these characters, these storylines especially, are more complex, and it's harder to explain and to go into detail within just 2.5 hours.
No, I agree with that. But so here's the thing. Two things I'll say about it is movie and series. There was two possible potentials for Mark Ruffalo on that. Movie-wise, Planet Hulk. Yeah. Think about it. They could have done after the Age of Ultron thing.
That's one of those extremely complicated storylines to do. But it would probably be difficult to do it in one movie.
Yeah, no, I get that.
In one movie.
Yeah.
Can it be done? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, it's a whole story, but they're not going to do exactly the way the comic was going to be done.
Yeah.
No effing way. But had they done the story where after he took the spaceship in Age of Ultron, and then he wound up on the planet, they could have done a part where he fought off these big aliens. He met Jeff Goldblum. We could have gotten a little more of Jeff Goldblum on that. We could have saw him throw down, how he became the top dog. I mean, there was a whole story there.
It was definitely a missed opportunity.
Yeah, and they didn't want to do that with Mark Ruffalo. And then there's the series thing, bro. Like, I recently discovered a character, Zemnu. Okay? Never heard of this character before. He's apparently the very first Hulk created. Okay, before Hulk was created. He was the first Hulk. Which was wild for me, because I was like, how is there a Hulk before a Hulk?
Yeah.
So I was like, how's that? But this character is different. Apparently has like telepathic abilities. You could have made him into a series, had him been like a slow build up, and then used him in CGI at some point, so you didn't have to spend that much money. But you could have. He's a mind control character.
Just use him as a villain.
Yeah, he could have used people and scared Mark Ruffalo's character a little bit with like the characters like committing suicide out of nowhere, like getting hit by a truck or something, and then like Mark Ruffalo like trying to figure out like what's going on here and stuff like that. At the same time, he's getting chased by the government. There could have been a whole story there for a series, bro. And they could have used a really good villain build up, and they could have had a whole thing where Hulk finally got a chance to throw down with this big thing, and then bam, show how real tough he is.
I think what they're gonna do, I mean, this is just my opinion or my theory.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna try to, I guess it's a test phase with the She-Hulk. They're gonna see how that does, because he's obviously gonna be heavily featured in it.
Yeah.
As far as after a few episodes, I don't know how much he's gonna pop in, but I want to say they're going to add him in there as much as they can to see if the people really want to see a Hulk show or a Hulk movie. But yes, as far as Planet Hulk, I do agree that was a huge missed opportunity.
Yeah, dude.
Whether it could have been either. It could have been a show, and it could have been a movie.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? A show. It would have been great. A good few hours, 6 episodes, 7, 8 episodes of Hulk getting a chance, and you could still do it even now. You could do a prequel. You could do a series of prequels before he met up with Thor, Ragnarok, and all that stuff. You could show the beginning, like it's a prequel to when it happened, after Ultron, but right before he meets Thor. We get the whole series on that. Jeff Goldblum back, Mark Ruffalo getting his chance to shine. All these new villains of aliens to show up, like Billy Ray or Bill Ray or whatever.
Beta Ray Bill.
But yeah,
It would pretty much just be the events that happened after Age of Ultron and then before Ragnarok.
Yeah, I agree. That's how we're going to end it, guys. If you guys liked the conversation we had, agree or disagree with anything we said, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section below.
Or if you have any ideas or segments that you'd like us to discuss, you can leave it in the section below.
Yeah. And as always, No Press fam, we really appreciate you guys. We catch you guys later. Peace.